Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I've got something special for you. This is the Foundation 10-year Anniversario. It is a Salomon in 7x58. See if I can get it on camera for you. Got a fun little seal on there. Nothing too exciting about the bottom of the box. I thought that said 10 Pubos there for a second. I'm glad that's not the case. I have not opened this box yet. So those of you who don't know, this came in two different humidors, or rather two different packaging for this year. There's this one, which is the 10 stick version. And then there was a larger, I don't know how many stick version, but it's probably like 3 or 4 times the size. And it is beautiful, but I don't have that kind of a commitment to these sticks yet. I have tried one of these and they're delicious. And so I'm excited to see how they age. Here is the little bit of info on the card, talking about the history behind the stick and the design and all that stuff. Marshmallow on there. I'll let you guys pause if you want to read through that. But let's look at the box. So we got a really nice, almost like a silk screened kind of logo on there. That's badass. And the sticks themselves, they aren't really sitting in there very good, but that's okay. I don't really care. There is the stick itself. So like I said, it's a 7x58 Salomon. And those of you that don't know, the Senager, which is delicious, made my top cigars of 2024. And the Night Commander is also one of their Salomons. And it's a little too spicy for me, but I know a lot of people like it. So when I tried this one, it's got a lot of really good aged tobacco flavor in it. And so I'm excited to see what happens with these over the next little while. I've got 2 or 3 sitting in the dry box. So I'll be able to keep this kind of box intact. And we'll see what happens with them. Let's fix that real quick. Boom, nailed it. That was super smooth. Trying to reorganize those, I kind of noticed these have a bit of an oval box press to them, which I don't think it'll affect the flavor at all, but kind of an interesting note. There you go. There's your look at the Foundation 10-year anniversary. And if you guys want to know flavor notes and stuff, I'm sure, the reviewers will start talking about them. But as you know, we're kind of a mess here on this channel, so thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Bye. All right, that's it for cigar content. You guys can go watch Cigar Carpenter now. Those of you that are sticking around, I'm going to try a little experiment with the channel. Some of you might know that YouTube is pretty unfriendly to cigar content creators. So the only way we can really support our habits, our cigar addictions, is by opening a Patreon. And I like to avoid that. I do have a Patreon. I only have one member on there though, and it's my Uncle Dave. Thank you, Uncle Dave. And I'm not asking you to join my Patreon. In fact, I think I'm going to shut that down. However, some of you may also know that I have another hobby, which is collecting cool items from history. And what I'm gonna do is start sourcing some of this stuff so I can share it with you guys. And if you wanna pick something up, then that's the way you can support the channel. Like this is a $20 billion note from when Zimbabwe was facing hyperinflation. Let's see, this is a 1934 film reel from an old Disney movie. See if I can get you a good shot of that. There you go, there's the original Mickey Mouse and Donald. And stuff like this is becoming more and more rare. People don't hold stuff like this in their hands because they're so focused on TikTok. This is a Department of Defense engineering document card. This is how they used to program their computers. And in every single one of these, there's a piece of declassified like engineering drawings, which is freaking awesome. I got some PCB chips from the original 1980 Pac-Man Midway games. I've got some Charlie Chaplin film reels. There's one of the title cards for it. And then just some random stuff. Like this is europium glow powder. So you can charge that up in the sun and then it'll glow like that for hours. And aerogel. For those of you that don't know, this is the lightest solid on Earth. It's 99.8% empty space, which makes it incredibly light and a good insulator. This is what they use to capture space particles in space to bring them home and study them. So I'm going to throw stuff like this in an Etsy store. If you guys want to help support the channel, go check it out. use the code Cigars for 10% off everything. And I love you guys. Thanks for being along for the journey, and we'll see you guys for the next video. Bye.